Welcome to the object-oriented programming. So we are going to discuss another important lesson today. So before I start the lesson, I just want to tell you that I'm unable to do the live session on this week because I have to participate for an urgent conference. So I decided to do a recording and give that recording to you. Then y'all can refer this recording and then you can come to the next day live session. So in that day, we can discuss all your doubts, all your issues and everything. So let me share the screen. So today I'm going to discuss some practical related things. So if I quickly summarize what we have covered so far. So we have covered mainly three topics, three lessons. We discussed about the basic introduction, and then we discussed about the object-oriented programming, the evaluation and everything. And then we discuss about the Java programming language because Java is the programming language we use. So today I'm going to show you how to download and install Java. So this is a compulsory thing because in your program, we have both theories and live sessions. We have both theories and practicals. So to do practicals, you have to download and install Java. So you can do the installation with me. I will show you the step-by-step guidance. But if you have any issues, if you have any errors, you can take all these things into the next live class. Right. So first of all, I would like to share my web browser. So web browser in the sense, the tool that you use to search things in the internet. So for an example, you can consider Firefox, Chrome, those are the usual web browsers we frequently used. You can use whatever the web browser you familiar, and then you can start downloading and installing Java. So here uh, you can click on Google, or you can write Google and you can access to the official website, right? So here in Google you can type download Java. So you have to download and install Java. I will show you how to download and install it. So first of all, you have to visit the official website. The official The official website is Oracle. So Oracle is the provider of Java. Oracle is the organization, is the company who produce this Java programming language. So what you can do is you can go to the original website and then from that website you can download Java. So I will give you 2 to 3 minutes to quickly get ready with this thing and get ready to download Java with me. Right. So I hope y'all have ready with this platform. What we are going to do is we are going to visit the original website, and from that website we are going to download Java. So here we have the uh, list. From this list you can access the second thing, because here this is the original website. Click on Java downloads and access to the website. From this website you can download Java. So this is the original website of Java. So as I explained you in the evaluation of Java, uh, it has developed by a company called Sun Microsystem. But later they have changed their name to Oracle. So this is the Oracle website. From here you can download and install Java. So Java is a free programming language. The downloading process, installing process, and the using process you can do without any payment. So this is what we call as the free version of Java. So once you click on that link, it will automatically take you to this page. From here you can download Java. So you can scroll down your web browser. Before you download, it's better to check the website, go here and there in the website, and check what are the details available, the version, the requirements, everything you can understand. So please do that before you download it. Right. So let's scroll down. These are the previous versions, before versions of the latest, before versions of Java. So now we have Java 25. It is the latest version. So here you have the details. So when you scroll down, you can see three different operating systems. They have developed Java separately for these three operating systems. So I know you all are using, most of you all are using Windows operating system. So you can go to Windows, and from here you can download Java. If you all are using MacBook or Mac computer, you can access here. From here you can download the latest version. So you can click on Windows, and here you can click on this option. Right. So now you can see it is downloading. So it will take like 2 to 3 minutes to complete the downloading process. Once it completed, you can double click on the application, and then you can install it to your computer. So that is how you should do the downloading process and installation process. So both are very easy. You can just click on this link and it will download the application for you. And then you can click on the downloaded file. From there you can quickly install the application. So this is very easy and very quick. So you can quickly download and install Java for your computer. So now I will 2 to 3 minutes
to quickly do the downloading process and installation process, because you should do this thing with me. After installing, we have some configurations to do. So please focus on this thing and do this thing with me together. Right. So I have prepared a small PowerPoint presentation to explain the same thing. So time to time with the practical thing, I will take my PowerPoint presentation and I will show you how to do this downloading process, installation and configuration. So these are the objectives of today's lesson. So in today's PowerPoint presentation, I mainly focus the installation of Java on your computer. And then I will show you how to download and install an editor, because we need to use an editor to type the code and all. Later I will show you how to do the configuration for both things. So when it comes to Java development environment, basically we have 3 steps to follow. The 3 steps are: step 1, check if Java is already installed. You know, if you all are using someone's computer or if you all are using a school computer, sometimes someone already installed Java. So before you install it, it's better to check whether it's available. Uh, So that is the first thing you should do. I will tell you how to do that thing. And step 2 is, if it is not available or if you want the latest version, you can download and install Java. So Java development kit, in the sense, when we work with Java, you know, we have so many things to consider, because Java is not a small program, it is a huge program. Uh, so what we supposed to do here is we have to download and install everything related to this Java development environment. So what we are going to do is we are going to get the entire package and we are going to install that to the uh, computer. So that entire package we called as Java Development Kit. So I have discussed this thing earlier and I have explained how this thing is working. So this is the way that we all are working with. Java Development Kit. And step 3 is install proper IDE. So when it comes to IDE and all, uh, what we do is we work with Notepad++. So I'm going to show you how to do that thing, right? So this is the latest version.
Right. So this is the latest version of Java. So 25 also available. If you want, you can use 25. But when you download and install Java automatically, it will give you the latest version. So no need to worry about that thing. Um, So the first thing is check whether Java is available in your computer. So how you do that? You can do this thing with the uh, command prompt. We have something called command prompt here. So command prompt in the sense it is the main control panel of your computer. So when it comes to command prompt, what we do here is we mainly give commands, and with those commands we work with the computer and all. So here we have the command line tool. So here we have the option to access the command prompt. If you all are using Windows operating system, you can search for command prompt and you can open it. If you all are using Mac device, the same application is available, but they use a different name. The different name is terminal, right? So now I'm going to show you how to open terminal or command prompt and check whether Java is available. So this is the command we use to check whether Java is available in your computer. Y'all can go to the Launchpad, and here Launchpad or apps or the search bar, and then you can search for command prompt if you all are using Windows operating system. In my computer, I have the same thing as terminal, so I'm going to search for terminal. So this is the command prompt or terminal. So this is like a tool where we can give instructions to computer and see how your computer execute all these things. So this is where we talk with the computer internally. So now I'm going to check whether Java is available in my computer. So you can type Java space minus version. So these are the two words we use to check whether Java is already available in your computer. So then you can press enter. So now you can see they have given these 4 lines, which means I have already installed Java. Java is already available in my computer. But if Java is not available, they will give you the error. Java is not recognized as internal or external commands. To recognize Java commands, you should first install Java in your computer, right? So now this is the output that you all can see if Java is already available, the first output. If it is not available, you can see something like this, an error message. So now you all can quickly check whether Java is available in your computer with this command.
Right. So hope y'all have checked whether Java is available in your computer. So now you know how to check Java is available. So if you all are using a school computer or a common library computer to practice these codes, before you install, you can check whether Java is already available. Because if it is already available, no need to reinstall that thing. You can ignore the installation part. But if it is not there, if it will give you, if it gave you incorrect or like wrong error message, then you have to install it to the computer. And the second step now we need to do is download and install Java or Java Development Kit. Since it is a package, we always use the word Java Development Kit, JDK. So this is a package where we have libraries, where we have multiple things. Because when it comes to Java, we can do certain things with Java. You can draw graph, you can analyze, you can do calculations, you can create web related things. So like that you can do certain things in Java. All these things available in Java as small folders. So a collection of folders we call as Java Development Kit. So these are few things available in Java Development Kit. We have Applet Weaver, we have Java Compiler, then we have Java, Java Doc, all these things available in this JDK environment. So this is how we do the installation and running and everything. So I quickly jump into installing Java. So why we should install Java? Because this is the first step towards application development and running Java based software. By setting up Java on your computer, you gain access to a vast ecosystem of libraries and frameworks that enhance your programming capabilities. And this is how you download Java. I have given you the link. You can use either this thing or you can directly go to the website and from there you can download Java. We already did the downloading process and then you have to install Java. So I'm not going to show you how to install Java. What you have to do is once you completed the downloading process, you can go to the download section. You can find the downloaded file. You can double click on that. Then it will ask you to continue few steps. There's no any difficult thing to do. They ask to click on next, 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 and then you have to agree to the terms and conditions, and finally you can finish the installation process. So these are the basic 3 steps you have to do when you download and install Java. And then you can verify installation. So now you know you already installed Java. So after installing Java, you can again go to the command prompt or terminal and then you can type Java version and then you can check whether Java is available now. But if it is not there earlier and later if you install that thing, definitely that software should be there. So you can recheck it again. And the third option is installing IDE. So IDE is the integrated development environment. So this is where we type codes, right? So Java is something we download and install to use Java instructions, Java commands. But here in this Java Development Kit, we use proper IDE. We called it as Notepad++. So when you go to the industry, we have very different IDEs, advanced IDEs, but here we mainly focus a very simple and very short IDE to practice. So the tool that I'm going to propose is Notepad++. So what you can do is you can go to this link and you can download Notepad++. So I will show you how to do that. You can click on this link. It will take you to the official website of Notepad++. Or else you can access to your uh, Google search engine and you can type download Notepad++ and then press enter. So you can use either my link or this thing. Both ways will work to download Notepad++. So now you can click on Notepad++. So this is their official website. You can scroll down and you can see the available features. So you can go with the latest version and then scroll down and here we have this option. So here we have installer. You can click on installer. It will download to your computer like this. So this is the install. Then you can double click on that. Then step by step, you can click on next and you can agree to the terms and conditions. Accordingly, you can nicely download and install Notepad++ to your computer. So I hope you got the basic idea how to download and install Notepad++. So now you should understand these are two different things. Java is the programming language. Notepad++ is the tool we use to type codes. You have to do both these things. So now this is the way we do the computer program and all. So now I'm going to show you once you downloaded and install everything, how it looks like. So once you installed uh, Notepad++ and Java, you can open the terminal or the command prompt and you can search for Java minus version because we want to make sure we have installed this correctly. If you correctly install Java to your computer, it will show this message to you. So now you know you have successfully installed Java. You can work with Java. You can use Java commands because we have installed it into the computer. And the next thing we are going to do is we are going to check our editor. This is where we're going to type codes. So in our computer, we have this notepad already. But Notepad is not feasible to handle a programming language because when we work with programming language, we want to understand keywords, syntax, errors, everything we should clearly notice. So Notepad is a very simple, very basic tool. So it is not okay to do this coding and all. So it's better to go for a Notepad++. something like that. Notepad++ is an advanced version of the usual Notepad. So you can go for that kind of thing. So you can double click on Notepad++. Yeah. So this is how you can see Notepad++ when you open it for the very first time. So I usually use this Notepad to do other programming languages, Java, PHP, HTML. So that is why you can see these kind of codes here. So what we supposed to do is we supposed to work with this platform in order to write codes, check output, and practice basic fundamentals of Java. So this is the basic and the first appearance of Notepad++. So you can see here we have tabs. So these are the tabs. So why we use these tabs? It will provide the navigation through the application. Navigation in the sense you can go here and there in this tool and you can check all these things available in the application. So take your free time and go to all these options and check what they are doing. But here I'm not going to take time to explain all these features because practically we are not using all these things. We just use few tabs. In those few tabs also we use few options. So I will show you what are those options and I will tell you some configurations things because before you start the code you should uh, understand the basic overview of the tool where we write codes and everything. So this is how you can see when you open Notepad++ for the very first time. So this is the file. So this is where we write code. To write the code, you can use Java commands and all. So here we have the file tab. We usually access that tab because if we want, we can open a new file and you can open existing files. For an example, yesterday you were working in a file and today also you want to open the same file and do the work with that. So then you can access that with this open option. And then we have these two save and save as. Whenever you save your file, you can choose a location, you can give a name, you can do all these things with this file option. And then we have edit. We usually don't use this thing. And then we use something called settings. So now you can do that thing with me, but before that you have to create a folder to save all your Java files. So at the beginning, before you start coding and all, you have to set up your environment. To save all your Java codes, Java files, you can create a folder wherever you want, wherever you convenient, you can create a folder and you can name it using Java, your name, your registration, whatever the thing. So that folder is compulsory because throughout the practical session, time to time, I ask you to access those folder and then take it to the screen. So all the files you're working related to Java, you save in there. So now I'm going to create a folder. So I'm going to go to Documents. In this Document section, I'm going to create a new folder. So I'm going to rename this as Java. So this is where I'm going to save all my Java files. So now you know how to save a file to that folder. You can click on File, Save As. You can go to Documents. In Documents, we have the Java folder. So inside the Java folder, you can save your file. But you know, this is quite difficult, and when we work with multiple files, it can be mislead us to save in the correct folder. So my advice is, before you work with this platform, you can create a small thing here. So you can click on Settings, go to Preferences. In this Preferences, you have something called Default Directory. You can click on Default Directory, and then here we have 3 radio buttons. From these 3 radio buttons, you can click on the last button, and in front of that we have these 3 dots. You can expand this. It will take you to the locations of your computer, and then we can go to Documents. Here we have the Java folder, select that and click on Open. So what we do here, we link our Java folder to this application. That is what we do. So from next time onwards, when you automatically click on Save As, it will automatically open your Java folder. So now you are inside the Java folder. So that is what we does with that settings. So no need to again and again change the location, check the location and do the work. So these are the basic 3 things you should do in order to start your practicals. First thing, you should install Java. Second thing, you should install Notepad++. Third thing, you should create a folder in Documents as a Java folder. And then you have to link that Java folder to this section. So that is what you have to do. And I'm going to show you a small code, and then I will show you how to get the output of that code. So first of all, before you start the code, you can click on File and then click on Save As. So we are already inside this Java folder. No, in document section. In this Java folder, we are already there. And you can give a name. So when you give a name, students, for that also, you have to follow a small rule. For each and every file name, you have to write it as a single word. So let me show you how to do that. First, Java program. So this is the name. You can see here we have 3 words, but I connected all these words with an underscore. So underscore is the tool I use to connect all these words. Why? in this particular platform, we can't separate words. If you separate, when you execute, when you see the output, it will generate an error. So this is the file name, and from here you can choose the file type. Always you have to give the file type as Java, because we are working with Java, we are learning Java, so you have to give that thing. So from here you can scroll down. We have Java source file, and then you can click on save. So now you can see it automatically took the Java extension just after the file name. So now we are ready to write the Java program. So I will show you a small program. You can practice this thing with me. And before start the program, I want to tell you Java is case sensitive. Case sensitive in the sense when you convert the code into 0, 1, it will treat capital, simple differently. So if you mistakenly add capital or simple here and there without proper understanding, then it will give you an error. So we have to practice the correct way. We have to understand the correct way when we use these words in computer program. Let's start the first quote. So when you work with Java, we always refer the term class. With our previous lessons, we have discussed what is a class, what is an object, what is a method. Whatever the thing we write in the code, we have to write inside a class. And then after the class, you have to give a name for the class. So here we have a small rule to follow. You have to give the same name you gave for the class, you gave for the file as the class name. So this is the file name, first underscore Java program. You have to copy that name and paste it here. Why I ask you to copy? Because when you try to type these lengthy names, words, usually if you do any mistake, it will lead to an error. To avoid those errors, what you can do, practice copy paste method. So if you go to file, save as, you can see the file name from here. Copy the file name and then paste it here. Now no need to scare. We copied that name and pasted it here. Then you can open these curly brackets. In this coding language, we use curly brackets to show the scope. This is where we start the class, and this is where we stops the class. And then you can write the main method or whatever the method inside the class. So this is how you write main method. Public static void main. String args. Right. So this is how we write the main method. If you remember, when I discussed about the previous lessons, I told you for a particular program, we may have multiple methods, but one method should be there as the main method. So this is how we write the main method. All these words are keywords. These keywords given by the language. So you can't even change even capital simple in this main method. You have to write it exactly the way you see on the screen. So you can try this with me. That's the best way to understand content. Right. So now these two things are compulsory. So don't think about the words. Don't confuse with these things. Just write as I told you. First, write the word class. All letters should be simple. Then write a small space. And then you can give a name for the class. So as the name, you have to give the same name you gave for the file. You can copy the name from there and you can paste it here. And then open a curly bracket and close it. So this is the main class. Inside this, you can write the main method. Write the word public, space, one space, static, one space, void, one space, main. Up to this letter, all these letters are simple. And then open round brackets. Inside round brackets, write string. So here in string, S should be capital. This is the only capital letter we can see in this line. And then square brackets, space, arcs, curly brackets to show the starting place and ending place of this main method. So this is the main structure. Whatever the code you can develop, you can build in this structure. So now I'm going to show you a small code. I'm going to print my name on the screen. If you want to print something, if you want to print anything on the screen, you have to use something called printf or print. Print. Sorry, I did a small mistake. If you want to print something on the screen, we have to use something like this. System.out println. So printf we use in Python. So before your class, I did a class for Python students. So that is why I mistakenly typed print. So this is the statement we use to print something on the screen. So you have to write it exactly in this way. So here in system, S should be capital, then dot. Out, all letters simple. Print ln, all letters simple. And here you can write whatever the content you want. I'm going to write my name. So now I don't know whether you noticed that thing. I put double quotations here. Why I put double quotations, students? Because your computer is a machine. Your computer can understand numbers, but your computer can't understand words, sentences, phrases. Those are difficult to understand because those have some hidden meanings. Because whenever we take few letters, we create a name, it has different meanings. We can understand those meanings because we all are humans. For humans, we can understand because from childhood we listen those things, we hear those things, we practice, we learn those things. Because of that we know. But your computer is a machine. Your computer can't understand anything, any words, any letters. So if it is a letter, if it is a word, if it is a sentence, paragraph, phrase, you have to write it in between these double quotations. So here bracket plays a major role. So this is the instruction. We are giving instructions to computer. Get ready to print something on the screen. And then after that print statement, we write round brackets. Usually we put whatever the content we supposed to pass to the output inside this round bracket. So this is what I want to pass to the output. So now you finish the code, you can save the code. So to finish this statement, you can put semicolon. It's like full stop in sentences. So now I'm going to check the output. Now to check the output, we use another platform. That is command prompt. So we write codes in Notepad++ and we pass the output to command prompt. So before you use that, you have few settings to do. I will show you how to do that. So I'm using a MacBook. Instead of command prompt, I have something called terminal. So I'm going to open terminal. So let's close this and open it as a new page. You can go to the search bar. If you are using Windows operating system, you can search for CMD or command prompt. Sorry, my computer has a small issue. Let me try to do it again. Right. So you can go to the search bar. If you are using Windows operating system, you can type CMD, but I'm using a terminal. So I'm searching for terminal. So this is the terminal. So now students, terminal is a separate application available in your computer. Notepad is another separate application. So you have to connect these two. You have to tell the command prompter, go to the Java folder which I have created in documents and start executing all these files one by one. So how you give that message? You have to type cd. It is the command we use to change the current directory. And then you can go to the uh, document section, open the Java folder, go inside, and then copy the path. So I hope you all know how to copy the path. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste the path. So then your computer, the command prompts knows, this is where these files are. I want to go inside this Java folder and I want to execute one by one. So now we set that thing. Now we can check the output. To check the output, we have two things to do. First one, you write javac space and then give the file name. So when you give the file name, you have to give it with Java extension. And then press enter. Again type Java and the class name. For the class name, we don't have .java. You can press enter. So this is the output. To get this output, I wrote this number of lines. So this is the nature of computer program and all. So please try this code, the very first code, and check whether you all are getting answers. So with this, I'm going to wind up the today's session. I'm not getting more time because this is a practical part. When we do live sessions, virtually, we can understand more and more examples. So please install Java, Notepad++, and do this configuration. Try the first example and come to the next day live session. We all can discuss all issues and clarifications. So thank you for listening. Have a nice week for all of you. Goodbye.